気の勝負だ。これがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えた姿だ。お互い目いっぺいやろうぜ。
All right, everybody, we're continuing my series of 200% videos that I just haven't done yet. So this time we're hopping into the Resurrection F Blues. That's what we're going to be doing here. We got them here linked next to God Goku, which is going to be pretty decent. I'm going to try to run them, next to this guy, because he does support and, you know, shares links with them. But, listen, this fight may be more than the ROF Blues can handle, so it's been a while since I used them. But, you know, they're not super complex, right? Like, I mean, if we just take a look at Goku's passive here, right? Compared to a lot of other modern characters, this is short. Like, this is nothing. So their entrance animation, they get 3 ki, and an additional attack is a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns. So basically their first 2 rotations, they get that. Alright, 150% attack and defense. 50% attack and defense when performing a super attack, and an additional 25% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to 100%. So, yeah, and then that's it. Like, and then they stack attack in base right here. Vegeta is supposed to be like the crown jewel of the unit, but even he is pretty mid here. But, I mean, they have a cool sticker. They got a pretty good intro. I mean, look at this sticker. I mean, that was a good sticker, right? I mean, compared to God Goku's sticker. I'm just saying. Anyway, so they're starting out here at 169k defense. We do not have Bulma support kicking in yet, but you know we're not even going to see that. This character doesn't need orbs or anything, so we just need to grab you know, whatever we need to get here to get him a super attack, and let's see what they open up here with. So let's without further ado get started. Hope you guys are enjoying your week of Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're off. So they're at a 4.4 million attack stat. Certainly not very good. It's like Raditz was so bad whenever he came out that people didn't slander this unit enough right here. Like, this unit deserved to be treated just like Raditz. I mean, you guys saw. There's 2 attacks, right? We need to do 2 more, and then they're fully built up. And then that's it in the space form, right? So, the issue with this unit is you got to kind of switch into Vegeta as soon as possible because Goku is a sitting duck. But you know, it's just like you got to survive to get to Vegeta, and then even if you do get to Vegeta, Vegeta's not very good either. So it's like, oh, I don't know what the point of this is. It's like we waited so long to get a unit like this, and they gave it to us, and it was just bad, and in like a nothing. So like it was just a June celebration, right? Like this unit easily could have been like Tanabata, right? Like this could have been an LR, and then Golden Frieza could have been the Part 2 LR for like Tanabata, right? Like that would have been sick. But, no, they just dropped it in like a rando celebration. I mean, I'm glad we got Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza is still holding up today, but, you know, you guys know. Anyway, we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back here. Remember that they did 2 super attacks last turn, so they're, you know, halfway built up, and now we got 6 out of 7 links active here because of this guy. This guy is also supporting, so, you know, that's good. Let's go ahead and see what they're at, 279. 279. Now, someone's going to say, but Jordan, they get 50% whenever they do a super attack. And to you, I say, see, you would think that. You know, I said I wasn't going to do calcs for any of these videos that I'm recording today. So I'm not going to. But here's the issue, right? Let me go ahead and pull this up. So this screen. This is very deceiving right here. Because most people don't know how multiplicative like buffs work and passives, right? So, how do I explain this? So basically, right, so you guys know how like sometimes you can have like a buff and it's like, okay, you get an extra 70% defense whenever you're in slot 1, right? And that kicks in and it adds to your start of turn buff. That's essentially what's happening here, but with the multiplicative buff. So what's happening, right, is that you're getting 50% whenever you perform a super attack, but it's adding to however much of this that you have built up. So whenever you have like this fully built up, right, you're going to have an extra 100% attack and defense at the start of turn that you can see. But whenever you super attack, it's essentially going to go up to 150%. But you just can't see it. So the way it would work in like a calculation sense, right? Let me go ahead. Let me pull this up real quick. I said I wasn't going to do calcs. We're doing calcs. Give me a second. Okay, so you guys can see this right here, right? It's a little hard to see, but basically, oop, right here. So you guys can see they're at 279,018, right? So that's the defense that they're at right now. Oh wait, hang on, give me just a second. Okay, so yeah, never mind. So yeah, 279,019, right? 279,018. I'm off by 1 due to rounding, okay? It's fine. So yeah, you can see right here, this is their defensive stat. We multiply by 5 for the 200% leader skill. We get links at 15%, right? So we multiply by 1.15. You can follow the formula here. You guys can see the cell numbers. So C730, not like 738 is here. So you guys get it, right? So, 150% at the start of turn right here. And then we have, we saw last turn that they did two super attacks. So we've built up, from their passive, they get 25% with each attack performed, up to 100%. So we have 2 of those in right now. So we have 50% built up, right? So that's where right now we're at 279,019, just right there. And then we're going to get 50% on super attack here. And this is how much we would actually, go up to, or essentially like last turn, this was our defense. Now what's going to happen on this turn, right, is that we're going to get a little bit more built up here. Let's say best case scenario right here, we get the full 100% built up, right? So essentially next turn, what we'll see at the start of turn is 372,025. Wait a minute. That's the same number as right here, right? Because essentially what's happening right here is this is adding to this for a total boost of 100%. That's what it was last turn. And so on this next turn, or like on the current turn that we're on, like right now, right? Like let's say, this is where we're sitting currently, okay? So then let's say on our super attack, we get the last 2 that we need. So let's, hang on, Control Z. Let's copy. Paste. So essentially what's going to happen, right? We're going to get 75% and then 100%, right? Right? We can agree. Hang on. This needs to be, give me a second. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. So I updated this just a little bit. So essentially this is what's going to happen here. Right now, at the start of turn, we're at 50% out of 100% totally built up, right? So we're at 279,019. Again, right there. You guys can see that, okay? So then, we're going to do, let's say we do 1 super attack on this turn. We get 1, okay? This would be our defense, right? So if we got 1 super attack on this turn, the next turn, or really just 1 attack, right? It doesn't have to be supers. They just build up with each attack performed, right? So it doesn't actually have to be supers. But this does right here. So we just keep it simple. We're going to say super attacks, okay? But if we do 1 super attack on this turn and that's it, if we just do 1 super and we're done, then we will see this at the start of turn next turn. But our defense on the turn will be this for this turn. For this turn right now. This is turn... what turn is this? 3. So this is turn 3, right? So on turn 5, whenever we get back to this rotation, this is what we would see at the start of turn. But on turn 3, our post super attack defense would be this with 1 super attack. With 2, right? This is what we would see on turn 5. We would see this at the start of turn, assuming no support, things like that. And then this right here is what we would see, this is what our actual defense would be on this turn, on turn 3, post super attack. Now, again, this is not counting support, so it might be a little bit different whenever we get there, but I can explain that, or show it, I might. But essentially, this is what's happening, right? Is this 50, like this extra 50% that we're getting right here, like you can see, so like 2.25, right here, 1.75, 2.25. The difference is the 50%, right? That's how that's working, is the 50% adds in, right? That's why like this, right? So whenever we were, like last turn, right? We were at 50%. We got 50% on super attack. That's why this number is the same as our fully built up start of turn. It is like these add together. This could be explained, like, I think more people would understand this if they could actually see defensive stats in game and know that the numbers that I'm showing you for like right here and right here are correct. But, all we can see is this right here. This is all we can see. So we just kind of have to trust. But the moral of the story here is that this effect right here, this is not separate. You can't just look at their defense and say, oh, 279, 018 multiplied by 1.5. Because if we did that, oops, that would be the defense, right? Which would be this. But that's for later after we've built up more. Anyway, don't get confused. Okay, the point being is that regardless, their defense sucks. Okay, that's the point here. Anyway, so this guy's giving support, but I forgot. It's just attack and crit support, so it's not really important. We're just going to grab God Goku, these orbs right here. Let's grab these, and then we'll grab these right here. Okay, so again, that was a long, like, explanation just to get to the conclusion that no matter what, their defense sucks. That's the conclusion here, so. Thank you, God Goku, for dodging that. All right, let's actually get some footage here in this showcase for them, right? Like, you know, so this is their first rotation. Now that we're back, we got them in slot 7, so you know, that's cool. Thanks, God Goku. You know, God Goku like never sells me, but he decided that like in this one showcase where it's like, you know, Jordan's gonna be going through a lot of pain here. I'm gonna go ahead and sell him in this one. Like, no, God Goku, you don't gotta do that, you know. Anyway, there's their attacks, and then they have one built up. You guys, I feel like I did a terrible job explaining their defense, but we spent like 12 minutes doing it, so we'll be back in just a second. So, might have to go on over to the legendary Goku event, but you know we're gonna make it work here, guys. Yeah, I want to get some more footage of Goku, but not sure how I'm gonna do that. You know, we got a lot of support up here. You know, we got this guy's support, we got Bulma's support now. Let's hope that Whis dodges. If Whis dies here, I'm gonna go to like Ultra Baby Mode event. Because this team can't handle this. You know, this fight, like, I always treat this fight like it's like a Dokkan event baby fight. Like, this fight is, you know, I need to put a little bit more respect on this fight. It's not completely worthless, right? Like, these bosses do hit a little hard in there. Like, not super hard, but enough to where it's like, you bring a bunch of bad units in here and, you know, they're gonna get caught. But, anyway, oh, yay, thank you. So they've done 3 attacks now. Out of the 4 that they need to do to fully build up, right? Because we got 1 on their first turn, we got 2 right there. So that's 3. They need to do 4 to fully build up. And we're losing their best linking partner off rotation here because I couldn't put anybody in slot 1. So anyway, we'll be right back again, hopefully. Okay, we got another rotation here. So, you know, we got some links active. We got 4 links active. I kind of want to leave Whis on rotation here, though, so we're gonna do this, I guess. I don't know how much longer the showcase is gonna go though, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna go ahead and fuse with them just in case. Also get the guaranteed dodge going, just in case. That might lower our links here a little bit. Yeah, we're not getting prepared for battle anymore, but you know, that's a risk I am willing to take. Let's do this. Let us do this. And this will be the best rotation that we... Also, I'm going to heal. This is going to be the best rotation that we see from these guys. Again, defense is poopy doo-doo. Again, we gave Raditz a lot of hate. We did not hate this unit enough. We were like... Oh, man, this unit is bad. Alright, 2 million from Whis. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Whis is supporting. Dodge, please, Whis. Oh my god, please. Okay, that's fine. No super attack. 8.4 million. Remember that they are stacking attack here. So we're not really going to see a max attack stat, but that should have been the last attack that they needed to build up. And if this kills us... Okay, we dodged it. Good. Do mine might have full dodge. I don't remember if I gave them full additional or full dodge. I could have gone either. I might have gone full additional because I was like, I'm never going to use this unit, so they benefit the most from additional. I might have done that, or I might have just done full dodge because they suck. Like, you know, beats me. We'll take a look here in a second. I don't know if I showed that yet in the video. We'll be right back, though, after Vegeta does this. All right, now we'll be right back. All right, so we dead. But here we are. We're back. All right, let's get the sound on. Hang on. Turn it up a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and transform here because, you know, why not? Actually, I'm going to use Bulma's active skill first. All right. Now we can transform. Hang on. Let me collect these. Hold. Do we... You think Bulma one-shots this guy? Hopefully not. Hopefully Bulma's not that good. Well.
もうちょっとやらしてくれよ。
いい加減にしやがれ。交代で戦うって決めたはずだ。
ち、分かったよ。
俺様はあいつみたいに甘くはないぞ。覚悟しやがれ。
Alright, well, this is gonna be the last turn of the video regardless. We'll go over Vegeta's stuff in just a minute. Excuse me, whenever we're doing the breakdown. So don't worry about it. We got support here, kinda. We got 6 out of 7 activated. We got Bulma's active skill support, her normal support. We're at 380. Their defense is so bad, man. All right, let's do this, and hopefully Bulma doesn't KO here. I was like, oh, this will be good. We'll get the Bulma active skill turn. Yeah, that'll be great. 9.5. I don't think a 9.5, even like a double super, is enough to kill the legendary Goku event. Yeah, okay, we're good. Whew. Listen, I was a little worried. I was like, listen, the legendary Goku event is just hard enough for the ROF Blues. Yeah, 10 million attack stat. Yeah, good job, buddy. Dude, that neck crack always gets me. Like, Vegeta tilts his neck and it's like... There we go. All right, that's it. All that work for a 10 million attack stat. Let's move into the breakdown. Alright, this is Divine Combat Begins. Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Or slash. The slash is important. They lead Realm of Gods and Mastered Evolution. You're never going to use this unit as a leader, even whenever they came out. Terrible leader unit. Because they suck. They suck so bad. Like, this unit is so bad, man. I don't know what they were thinking. Super attack effect. They raise attack. What were we doing? They introduced Red Zone. They were like, here's a bunch of units good for the God event or something. We don't know. Dude, it's terrible. Passive, no more holding back. We already went over this. Like, we went over this extensively. They suck. That's what this says. I mean, look at this. Look at this passive, man. Look at this. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Active skill. They exchange on turn 4. I mean, that's good. At least the condition is good. Links are good-ish. Super God Combat and Resurrection F are kind of dead, but the rest of them are fine. They're on 1 million categories and on 52 200% leader skills. You know, this could be, like, if this unit was good, if they were good, this would be a really helpful unit to have, but they kind of suck. And yeah, here's their best linking partners, all a bunch of units that have aged out. You know, the easy A's that they did on their release were also pretty underwhelming, so not sure what we were going for there. But yeah, there we go. That's Blue Goku and Vegeta. Let's look at Vegeta now. Just Vegeta. Creates Rainbow Key Spheres for 3 turns. Sure. 150% attack and defense. 50% when performing a super. 25% crit chance per Rainbow Key Sphere attained. And 1 key. That's cool. 100% attack and defense. Start a turn with a Rainbow Key Sphere. Additional 50% defense with 3 Rainbow Key Spheres. Dude, I don't know. This unit sucks. That's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. 12 minutes of this video was me trying to teach math, which I'm terrible at. And then, you know, 2 minutes of footage. So let me know what you think about the ROF Blues. They're terrible. They were terrible on release. I just want to get that out there. Even in the Red Zone era, like you know, it's like, oh, it's like, oh, they did a meta shift. Oh, there weren't that many good units. This unit wasn't good on release. Do not let people trick you. This unit sucked on release. Like, you know, it's like they released Ginyu, and it was like, ooh, all right, listen, we got Ginyu. And then they released Raditz. And, you know, Majin Vegeta was fine. He came into his own, but, you know, it took a few months. We had to get Vegeta and Trunks first, but, you know, it's like we got Ginyu, Majin Vegeta, and then we got Raditz and the ROF Blues back to back. What were they thinking? What were they thinking back then? But yeah, now I've done the 200% showcase, and I don't ever have to use them again. So yeah, there we go. That's the ROF Blues. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know if you've ever used them, and I'll catch you guys next time.